So I want to share some dreams that I had earlier this year and last year and shine some new light on it. One dream that I had was about New York City being underwater, like just completely underwater. I'm walking on the bridge and I'm walking through water, like I'm completely underwater. And as I look, you feel me, I'm walking over the bridge, and as I look towards the city, all the skyscrapers are even submerged in the water. Like the whole city of New York is underwater. Which is crazy because Perry Stone has been talking more and more about dreams and visions that he's been having about a coastal flood that he really believes is for the East Coast. The East Coast. And New York City is on the East Coast, and I had a dream myself about New York City being underwater. So he might be on to something. Because God also put him in another dream that I had. It was a 3-part dream that I had in one night. And it was like, like Google Earth or like a Google pen or whatever. And it was Perry Stone. I thought it was Tom Hughes, but it was Perry Stone. And he was talking about a comet that was supposed to come by and that we would see it. Like the comet that's coming this month, Pan Stars. And this comet flew by, we saw it, and then this swarm of white comets that I looked at, I'm like, these comets look different, or like alive. And as soon as I said that, they swarm into this vortex. And I see that they're actually angels. And there's just this vortex of just lightning and fire, and just, it's magnificent, really. The second part of this 3-part dream was me witnessing this man being dragged into the ocean. You feel me? He was wearing a nice red and black suit, you feel me? But he was being dragged into the ocean by some humanoid, dragon-looking creature. The third part of this 3-part dream was this man having an interview, or this lady interviewing this preacher, this news reporter interviewing a preacher, and the preacher was telling her how God told him to stay in the church, to like just literally stay in the church, you feel me, for the next 3 days. And then I get it cut scene, you feel me, for 3 days later, and the entire building is being taken up. Of course, representing the church being taken up, but the entire building is taken up, and then there's a scene cut to the news, and every news channel, every channel was talking about this. Whether it was cartoons or whatever channels you usually think for anything else, everything was talking about this. And just recently, I had a dream, the same dream 3 days in a row, where I'm standing in an open field watching a comet fly by. And that's literally all of the dream, me in the open field seeing this comet. It was 3 days in a row that I had this dream. Are we gonna have a 3-day warning? The sign of Jonah, maybe, before the rapture?